A game changer in the Conservative leadership race. Kevin OLeary, the brash reality TV star, stood at the microphone right over there here at the Fairmont Royal York Hotel just a short time ago and confirmed he's dropping out of the race and blamed lack of support in Quebec.
My biggest challenge was to grow my base in Quebec. And in looking at the probability of winning, that was my problem.
I don't buy it. You don't really expect us to think the French Quebec factor is an issue when you've known this all along. What's the real reason?
No. The real reason is I only got to 12% in Quebec. That's a fact. Now you have to ask yourself, what is the likely outcome of only having maybe 11 or 12 seats or maybe less if I couldn't get support there?
Or did you look at Trump and realize it's not that much fun after all?
Listen, this is the hardest job I've ever had, but I was winning. But it's not good enough to win the leadership if you can't win the majority mandate.
The brash businessman and a very outspoken TV star is now throwing his support behind Quebec MP Maxime Bernier. Both men were quick to downplay the rivalry they developed during the campaign.
We're in a civil war here until we pick a leader, and then we coalesce just like Mercury coming together. That's exactly what's going to happen.
He was my biggest opponent and a strong competitor. You know, I like competition. I like competition in the free market. I like competition of ideas, and we have a nice competition. We had a nice competition, and now we are together. Yes, and because I think you agree with a big majority of our platform, that's the only way to bring economic growth in this country and being sure that Justin Trudeau won't be there in 2019.
With OLeary now out of the race, one of the big questions is who will his supporters support? He has about 35,000 of them. One political commentator I spoke to says those supporters may end up attaching themselves to the race's most controversial contender.
The one big thing that OLeary did for the Conservative Party was he took the air out of Kelly Leitch's balloon in her campaign when he jumped in the leadership race. So do the people that were looking at Kelly Leitch that transferred to Kevin OLeary now go back to Kelly? Or do they go to someone like Erin OToole, who's been kind of running a quiet campaign, but one that people seem to like, and he's well liked by other MPs?
Now, OLeary faced a lot of criticism during his brief 4-month run for the Conservative leadership race. And in fact, one of the key criticisms was that he was spending as much, if not more, time in the U.S. as he was here in Canada.